Hello there, thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Maliha, and in this video I'm going to be walking you step by step on how you can create this super duper cute, colorful, girly pink Shopify store that looks equally nice on all screen sizes without you having to write a single line of code or without you having to spend a ton of hours behind the screen. Showcase your own products, collections, text, images, add in your own brand colors, and all that you would need for this is a Shopify store account as well as a free or paid Canva account. And so without any more talking, let's just get right into the tutorial. So the very first step is to go in the description box and download the free Shopify theme. It is a Shopify theme created by me and my developer with all of the custom coded sections and extra functionality baked into it, because otherwise you would need to copy paste code and that takes a lot of time and figuring out why in the world would I want to make you go through something like that. We don't do that here, so go ahead and download that theme right now and let's move on to the next step. Okay, when you have downloaded the free theme, you are going to want to come to your Shopify store dashboard and you are going to click on online store on the left hand side of your screen. And then from here at the top right, you are going to click on import theme, upload zip file, and then you are going to want to click on add file. Select the file that you just downloaded, and this is going to take a while to install. Once installed, you are going to see the publish button, so click on that. Now let's go inside of the theme to start customizing it. At the very top, we have the announcement bar. You can click on it, and right here you will see an option to choose the color scheme that you want to pick for it, and you can edit all of the color schemes by clicking on the edit button. And right here you can choose a different background if you wish. I'm just going to undo it because I like the pink background. And you can click on sections and click on this tiny arrow right here, and you can choose to edit what the announcement bar says. And you can also edit what social media icons are shown here by going on to theme settings and then scrolling down and then clicking on social media. Whatever links that you type here are going to show here, and whatever links that you choose to eliminate by hitting backspace on your keyboard are going to go away. Next up, click on the header, and right here you are going to see options to edit your color scheme. You can head over to theme settings, go to logo, and you can select the logo of your choice here from your computer. I have the size currently set to 280 pixels, but you can make this bigger or smaller as per your liking. You can also choose to change the arrangement of the header by heading on to sections, and then right here you can choose top left or top center or whatever it is that you want to choose. Next up, we are going to learn how you can design this top image banner that you see here. So in order to do this, we are going to head over to our Canva account. Once you are inside of Canva, you are going to click on create and choose custom size, and right here I'm going to select a width of 4320 and then a height of 2160, and then I'm going to click on create design. I'm going to click on the canvas and I'm going to click on the circular icon, and I'm going to give this a background color of salmon pink. Next up, we are going to head over to elements, and I'm going to search for groovy lined element. So you are going to want to search for the exact same keywords, and I'm going to make sure I'm inside of the graphics category, and I'm going to select this specific graphic. I'm going to place it here and then make it bigger. And for the color, I'm going to change all 4 of these icons to a light pink color. Then you are going to keep pressing the Alt or Option key on your keyboard and drag this to the right, just like this. And then you can also drag this to the extreme right by pressing Alt again. You are going to head over to elements again, and you are going to search for Polaroid strip, and then make sure that you are in the frames category. And I'm going to select this element, and I'm going to change its color to a soft white color. Make it a little bit bigger. I'm going to also rotate it a little bit. Then I'm going to keep pressing the Alt or Option key, and I'm going to drag its copy to the right. This point you can go ahead and put your own product photos inside of these frames by heading over to uploads and then clicking on upload files and uploading the images that you want to show here to this media gallery. I already have done so I'm just going to drag and drop the images right here one by one. Next up, I'm going to hit the R key on my keyboard to give me the rectangle shape, just like this. And I'm going to change its color to an off-white color. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. I'm also going to give this a stroke, and I'm going to change the stroke color to a soft black color. Next up, I am going to round the corners a little bit. Next up, I'm going to hit the T key on my keyboard to give me a text box. I'm going to select it and then rewrite it to say whatever that I want. And I'm going to click here to change its font to Sugar Pie. And I'm going to change the color of this text to a dark pink color. I'm going to head over to tools and I'm going to click on shapes and I'm going to search for a heart element. And I'm going to give this a color of dark pink as well. And I'm going to make this a little bit smaller and place it right next to this text box. Next, I am going to hit the T key on my keyboard once again. I'm going to make sure that this is left aligned. And I'm going to change its font to brown sugar. Next, we are going to create the button. I'm going to hit the R key on my keyboard once again. And I'm going to click here on the circle icon and I'm going to get rid of the fill and I'm going to only give it a stroke just like this, and I'm going to change the stroke color to this dark pink color that we added earlier, and then I'm also going to slightly round out its corners. I'm going to adjust its size a little bit. Next, I'm going to hit the T key on my keyboard again. I'm going to keep this at Poppins and I'm going to call this Shop Now. Also going to bold it just like this, and I'm going to change the color to this dark pink color, make this a little bit bigger. I'm going to place this right at the center of the button. Next, we are going to create the strings for this so that it looks like it's kind of hanging by a thread. So in order to do that, I'm going to go to tools, I'm going to click on lines and I'm going to select this straight line. I'm going to zoom it in a little bit so I can see clearly. I'm going to keep pressing Alt and drag it to the left to make a copy of this, and then I'm going to go to position and then under rotate I'm simply just going to eliminate the minus sign and hit enter to change its direction. Next, I'm going to hit the C key on my keyboard to give me a circle, and I'm going to change this to a dark pink color. I'm going to place it right here, and then I am going to hit Ctrl C and then Ctrl V to give me a copy of it, and I'm going to change its color to a light pink color. I'm going to make this smaller than the first circle, place it in the center, and then I can select both of these and place them like this, and I can extend this line like this. I'm going to select all of these elements and I'm going to group them, and then I'm going to go to position, layers, and I'm going to make this appear behind the white box just like this. And I can select all of these and drag these a little to the bottom. Just like that, we are done with the core design. All that we have left to do is add in a few elements to add some extra pizzazz to our design. And so in order to do this, we are going to head over to elements, go to graphics, and we are going to search for bow tie wrap. And I'm going to select this element and I'm going to click here and change this color to soft white, and I'm going to change this color to this dark pink color. I'm going to make this a little bit smaller to rotate it slightly to the right, and then I'm going to create a few copies of it. Next, we are going to search for the keyword hand-drawn stars, and I'm going to go with this element and change its color to soft white. We are going to place these in between the bows. By the way, if you want to select more than one element at once, like you just have to keep holding the shift key and then select the elements. So yeah, a little pro tip. Next, I'm going to go to tools, I'm going to go to shapes, I'm going to select this star element. I'm going to change its color to this soft white color, and I'm going to also give this a stroke of light pink. Make this a little bit thicker. I'm going to also round the corners a little bit. I'm going to place one here as well. I'm also going to add a very subtle highlight to this design. So to do this, I will need a rectangle. I'm going to change its color to light pink, reduce its transparency to about 40. Place it over whatever I want to highlight. And I'm going to make sure that both of these layers are under the text. And just like that, we are all done with the first banner design. By the way, if you would like to save time and energy, I have created a complete bundle of this theme that includes the desktop and mobile banners, a discount banner, collection displays, 5 different text banners, matching logos, and more. It includes the full theme with homepage, about page, product gallery, order tracking page, contact page, FAQs page, and a 404 error page. And not just that, but also additional features that directly impact your average order value and ROI. And after purchase, you can easily follow the provided step-by-step customization video tutorials recorded by me to go live quickly without any headaches, so that you can save yourself from frustration and focus on running your business in peace. The link will be in the description box down below if you're interested. Now, in order to create a mobile-friendly version of this banner, click on Create again, and for the width this time, you're going to select 1080, and for the height, you are going to want to select 1900. Once you're here, you're going to give it the exact same salmon pink color. Click on this lined element to hit Control C. And then right here, you're going to click Control V. And then you are going to flip it like this, make it a little bit bigger. Make a copy of it. This strip is not going to look good, and so in order to combat this, what we can do is we can search for a rectangle frame and then select this element. I'm going to give this a stroke. I'm going to change the color of its stroke to off-white. Make a few copies of these, and then once we have the copies, you can go ahead and select all of these and then press all to make 4 more copies of these. Add the same photos that you added here. Select all of these elements by holding down the shift key. You are going to Control C and then Control V right here. All that's left is to copy the elements. So I'm going to copy one bow tie and one star, and I am going to Control C here and then Control V, and then I'm going to adjust the size. I'm going to place the bow ties right here, the highlights right here as well. We're done. You can simply go ahead and download this file in a PNG format. To head back to your Shopify customizer, click on this tiny little arrow that you see, and then click here on custom image banner, and then you are going to click here, and then you are going to add both of the files this way. And since we are adding the desktop image first, just select the desktop version and then click on done. This is how it looks so far on desktop, and this is how it looks so far on mobile. So far so good. Next up, we are going to learn how you can create these collection display images. Click on create, and you are going to select a width and height of 1000 by 1000 pixels, and then add the same salmon pink color that you added earlier. And then next, go to elements and type in frame border wavy square, something along those lines. And then I am going to just choose this element, and I'm going to change its color to dark pink. Go to frames, square frame, image of your choice, and then you are going to want to go to layers and make this appear behind the frame. Hit the R key on my keyboard for a square. I'm going to give this a light pink color, a stroke, and then change this to dark pink. Round the corners a little bit. E key on my keyboard and change the font to sugar pie. I'm going to click on effects, and I'm going to click on outline. Change the outline color to dark pink. Get full and change its inner color to the salmon pink color that we use for the background. I'm going to group this text in this box. I'm going to rotate it. Go search for hand-drawn stars again. Change the color to soft white. To place it once here and then the other copy here. Done. Now, in order to add more collection displays, all that you have to do is click here to duplicate this page, and then you can go to layers, make this frame appear on top of the border temporarily. Go to uploads, add in the image of your choice, double click to adjust the position of the image if you would like, and then go back to position, make it go back to its original position. Double click here, and tada, this is exactly how you use the same template for all of your collection display images so that everything looks nice and consistent. Download these files. So go back to your Shopify dashboard so that you save all of the progress that you've made so far, and you're gonna want to go to collections on the left hand side. Click here, and then you can start adding in your collections. Collection displays here, just like this. And right here you can add all of your products that you have created so far. To add in your products, simply click here and then click on add product, and then you can name your product whatever you want. You can add your description here and all of your media here. Add in how many items you have in stock. You can also add your variations, and then you can also add your current price as well as your original price. And then you can head back to collections and you can select the collection of your choice, and you can add in the products that you created. You enter the Shopify customizer and click on this tiny arrow icon that you see under custom collection. Start replacing this with the collection that you just created. If you would only like 2 or 3, you can go ahead and hide or delete the other collection options. Next, we have the featured collection section. So if you click here, you can add in whatever collection that you want to showcase here. Whatever collection that you end up selecting here, products from this specific collection are going to show up over here, just like this. Next, I'm going to show you how exactly you can create these icons for the trust badges section. Come back to Canva, choose a size of 500 by 500 pixel. I'm going to give it a background color of light pink. You can search for customer support icon. Select this icon, and for the color I'm going to pick a pure white color. Then I'm going to add another page and I'm going to search for customer icon. I'm going to select this icon. Go to tools next, and I am going to look for a heart icon, its color to white. Next, I'm going to look for a star shape, change its color to white. I'm going to make this a bit smaller, and I'm just going to place the stars in this manner. To add another page and search for delivery truck shipping icons, I'm going to go with this icon to set the colors this way. And for our last icon, I'm going to type in here return icon. I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to change the color to pure white. And once you are done with this, just simply go ahead and download all of these in a PNG format. Come back to your customizer, and here when under the trust badges layer, you are going to start replacing these one by one. And by the way, all of these headings are 100% changeable. You can choose to rewrite these if you want. By the way, if you are liking this tutorial so far and find it valuable, I would highly appreciate if you could like this video as well as subscribe. It tells the algo that you actually like my stuff and would really help me reach more people. This tutorial has taken a lot of blood, sweat and tears to make, so your one like and subscribe will make my day. Thank you so much in advance. Back to the video. Next, I'm going to show you how to create this banner as well as this about us banner. Come back to the same file that you created the first banner in. Click on add page. Next, you're going to go to elements and search for wavy line. I'm going to select this element and I'm going to change its color to this light pink color. I'm going to make this bigger. Copy this by pressing the Alt or Option key. You are going to search for wobbly line and make sure that you're under the graphics category. And I'm going to select this element and I'm going to change its color to light pink color. I'm going to place a few of these randomly and select all of these, decrease the opacity of them to about 12, and then I'm gonna group them, place these to the very end of our design. Search for frame, and then you are going to scroll way down and you are going to notice this frame. You're just going to select it, drag and drop my photo in there. Then I'm going to search for retro wavy border. I'm going to select this frame and I'm going to change its color to dark pink. Next, I'm going to hit R on my keyboard for a rectangle. I'm going to change the color to off-white. I'm going to adjust its size, give this a border. I'm going to round it off. Then I'm going to hit T, and you already know how to do this, so I'm just going to speed through this. Next, I'm going to head over to elements again, and I'm going to search for cute washi tape. I'm going to select this one here, and I'm going to change its color to dark pink. Next, I'm going to search for cute lined flower, groovy, something along those lines. I'm going to select this one, and I'm going to adjust its colors. Okay, so we are all done with the second banner. We're going to go into our mobile banners file again and create a mobile friendly version of this. It's basically going to be just copying and pasting, but just the position and the size is going to be adjusted. So I'm just going to speed up this part and you can follow along. Okay, so we are all done. Now comes the final banner, which is the About Us banner. So I am going to add another page here, change the background color to this light pink shade, 2 elements, and search for a rectangle frame again. Just going to go with this one. I'm just going to give it a white border. I'm going to make a copy, make another copy of both of these. And I'm going to search for heart tape. I'm going to go with this one to change the color to dark pink. Next, I'm going to search for cute heart washi tape and go with this element. Next, I'm going to go to elements and search for cute girly hearts. I'm going to choose this element and change the color to dark pink. Press R again. Search for groovy lined flower. Go with this one. Just adjusted the colors and I'm going to place it right here. I have adjusted this design for mobile as well by just adjusting its position and sizing. Now we are going to download the mobile versions as well as the desktop versions, and you are going to come back to your Shopify customizer and you are going to click on this tiny arrow icon, and the process of uploading these is basically the same. You can link these banners to whatever that you want. Next up, we have the scrolling text marquee. Just click on the marquee to change whatever you want it to say. So edit its highlight, its background color, as well as its text color quite easily, and you can also link this to whatever you want. We have the review section, and I'm going to be showing you how you can create this type of text banner design. And so in order to do that, you're going to want to come back to Canva and click on create. The sizing for this is going to be 1920 by 800. The same salmon pink color. Put a rectangle here and then fill it with a soft white color, and then round the corners and give it an outline. We are going to create the same string that we created for the first banner. Next, I'm going to hit T on my keyboard. Change it to brown sugar. Next, I'm going to place a highlight behind it, and I'm going to decrease the opacity to 40. I'm going to make sure that this highlight is behind the text, just like this. You're gonna want to go to tools and select the star element and then fill it with this color. Apply a stroke here of light pink. Next, I'm going to put the heart shape here. Place one here as well. And just like that, we are done with this banner. So I'm just going to hit download in PNG format, come back to your Shopify customizer, go here and upload the file. For the second review as well, you want to upload this design. And then right here, if you click on the blog post section, you all of the blog posts that you've created are going to show up here. This is the Instagram section. So you can click here and then upload the Instagram images of your choice, whatever you want to show here. And then you can also link it to your Instagram post. Work on this, subscribe to your newsletter section, come back in this text banner file to add a page, Control C this rectangle and then Control V it here. We are also going to Control C and Control V the text. You can also copy the highlight here, so Control C and Control V. I'm going to place it like this. Go back to your desktop banner that you made earlier, and I'm just going to copy this and paste it here, just like this. Also going to copy these stars. I'm going to change their color to this shade, just like this. And just like that, we are done with our second text banner. So I'm just going to download this in PNG format and then upload it here. And you can also play around with the buttons color properties right here. I'm just going to upload my logo here. And here you can add all of your menus, whatever that you want to show here. To create your menus, you can go to content, and then under content you'll find menus, and you can basically edit existing menus or create new ones, and you can add whatever menu add items that you want to add here. And then you can go back to your customizer. Here you'll see options of all of the menus that you've created, and you can add these here. And with that, your super cute girly pink website is now complete. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think. I hope that the theme made your life a lot easier, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, goodbye.